Hey y'all, hey. That didn't help. That didn't even help people know. Okay, let's see if we can get this right. Can I clean this right? That's clearly not doing a trick. Okay, that's better. Okay. Because I had a filter that I didn't plan. Okay, so if you watch this later on, hello, hello, come on in. How's your day going? It's Monday. It's Monday, y'all. So just want to see how your day is going. Why are these here? I need to find something to put my sponges in again. Because I used to have something for them. I don't anymore. So I need to do that. Hey, D'Angelo. Even though you should be asleep. So, hey, Melissa. Let's start off with an update on Coldplay. Coldplay. Hi, Jenny. Hello, good to see you. The Coldplay fiasco. So we all know because it's been all over the internet about the couple that got caught cheating at the Coldplay concert. But the interesting thing was the aftermath of the cheating. First off, he put out a statement. A white lady sitting next to you at lunch told you inspirational. You should write a book. Go write a book, girl. What did you say to her that made her say all that? That's the thing. Um, so then he put out this snarky apology letter, basically saying that, he was out there, right, where he tried to blame Coldplay, like, he was out there just trying to live his best life and they didn't put him on Front Street. The the white's privilege of that conversation of the statement was so hilarious because it was like, dude, you got caught cheating just like people get caught cheating all the time. Yours just played out. Hey, Judith, yours just played out in a way that not everybody talking about it. And not only was everybody talking about it, but honey, people they have recreated scenes. Wait a minute, but did you see what? Wait a minute. He probably talking about after that. I saw what happened after that. Have y'all seen what happened after that? Chris Martin was like, they still had the Jumbotron on. And then another couple's on. He was like, hey, are y'all a real legit couple? So he didn't make it no better in real life because what the wife was also mentioned. Okay, well then she can't be mad. Somebody's trying to take a position. And then people were coming out talking about, oh, now it makes sense how she got this position. Because all of a sudden she was like the chief people officer. She was head of HR. All of a sudden, it's like all becoming clear. And now he is resigned from his company. And everybody's like, oh my God, that's so good. Okay, he's still, wait a minute. Y'all act like resign mean he broke. He ain't broke. It was his company. Right? It's like it was his company. So whether he resigns or not, it ain't like like all of a sudden he gonna be broke like us. He still got a boatload of money. So he just got to deal with the aftermath of this. He just got to deal with the aftermath. But like I said, they would have never been caught if they weren't so obvious. Because he looked like, first off, he looked like there was an active shooter. He was diving for the floor. And she turned around like, oh my God, oh my God. So they made it very obvious what was going on. Like you said, either you're very shy or you're cheating. And we're going to go with cheating the way y'all moved. Because shy people would have been like, oh, no, put their hands over their face or whatever and just be like, and still hugged up. These two was like, honey, they separated like oil and water. They separated like oil and water. Now, Make sure y'all give me a like before y'all leave. And then, of course, right, in 2 weeks, nobody care. Honey, today, nobody care. What in the Black community, because if you have not heard, Malcolm Jamal Warner passed away yesterday. They're saying he drowned on a family trip in Costa Rica. Ooh, but see, that reminds you why don't get in no damn water. You listen. They said he got pulled, sucked in, and couldn't get away. Because let's just be honest, honey, water ain't nothing to play with. Water is nothing to play with, right? Because they have fatalities here in Chicago on the water, and we talk about lakefront. So what it says to me is, listen, dip your toe in the water when you in them places, and dip your toe back out. Mm-mm. It just reminds me when I watch these TV shows or movies and everything, and people just be jumping in the ocean, especially like when they on these yachts. Because I was watching White Lotus, right? Hi, Evelyn, how are you? They were like jumping into the ocean like it was no big deal. No, you're not gonna get me to do that. I don't care if no. I need a life jacket. People just be jumping in like, oh, it's so wonderful. It's the ocean. The ocean is a big body of water with currents. Hi, G. It's got currents. I can't mess with it. Hi, Marion. Hey, how was everybody? I could tell it's kind of early. We out here. I wasn't gonna play in makeup because I'm lazy. And then okay, so here's the deal. I said, let me give y'all some time because I love y'all. Cause I was like, ugh. But I'm not gonna put on any makeup today because makeup means that I need to film, and I ain't filming tonight. But what I do need to do is get off of camera for a minute and wash my face so I can at least do my skincare. I think that's what I'm going to do. But we can play a little bit of makeup, No, we're not. But I think I am going to come live tomorrow too to put on some makeup so I can film, because I am trying to get better at filming. I got something I got to edit right now, so I can't stay on forever, or I won't edit it tonight. Anyway, anywho. So those are the big top stories right now. Baby. And I can see that because riptides is real. But let's say this. Isn't what we have to understand? Bodies of water are bodies of water, whether it's the ocean or lake. Because I know you all are not from here. But let me tell y'all what happened. So we had what's called what the young people call Black Yacht Weekend a few weeks ago. Now, let me say this. Chicago is a boat town because we're right on Lake Michigan. So Chicago is a boat town. Let me just say that. So this young lady figured out how to monetize this and talk about Black Boat Weekend. Now there has been stuff like that kind of low key happening, but she, it's now social media, so she really monetized it, really put it out there, did all these things, right? So people were coming into town. Hey, Alicia, people were coming into town for all kinds of stuff for Black Boat Weekend, right? Black Yacht Weekend, that's what they called it, but it was actually boats, because there's a big difference between a boat and a yacht. So let's just put that out there. So now the thing is, in Chicago, there's a section of the lake that they call the Playpen. It's right by North Avenue Beach, which is kind of like right north of downtown in the Gold Coast area. So the more, so this is called the Playpen. Now the thing is that they conned all these people because it's like really, and got people to pay to be part of Black Boat Weekend to connect their boats together while they're out there, right? It's the goofiest shit people will pay for because the play isn't it's the water. Y'all can just come in the playpen. Because it's always been some things like that, and people just went to the playpen or whatever and hung out, right? But she figured out a way to get these fools to be trying to pay to because if you're gonna hook up and be part of Black Boat Weekend, so these people paying for it. So a few people, okay, two, three, I know at least, let me tell you two people that two people fell in the water and drowned. One person was this young lady, and she was a hairstylist and everything. Oh, she's well known. I don't know, she was only 20 something years old. But she was now, this is the thing. They're riding on Lake Michigan without life jackets on the hull of the boat, on the front of the boat, because you see her because she did like a TikTok or something moments before this happened. So she's on there like, hey, and you see her on the front of this boat. Well, a wave hit that boat. Now, mind you, there was already a wave advisory. So that's the other thing. There was a wave advisory out there for that day. Now, I've been on a boat. Let me tell you something. If it's a wave advisory, I ain't going out there because without a wave advisory on Lake Michigan, it can be a little scary. So there was a wave advisory, but they was gonna have this Black Boat Weekend, yacht weekend. So these boats were still going out into the lake trying to go to the playpen. So apparently, wave hit him because of course, if you're riding this boat, you're coming across. The waves are coming this way, so you're going. So the waves are going to hit you. So apparently, it hit the boat, rocked it, and she fell off. I don't know if she couldn't swim or whatever, but she fell off and drowned. The other person that I know of that drowned during this was a guy, and it was his boat. Um, and they were out there, and something happened where, like, I think his boat stalled or something on the way there, and he was trying to fix his boat, fell off his boat, or did he? Yeah, I think he fell off the boat trying to fix it, and then didn't have on his life jacket and wound up drowning. Somebody tried to save him. They tried to save him. Somebody, put on a life jacket and tried to save him, but couldn't. So they were stranded in the lake until the Coast Guard came and got them started and got them off the lake. So yeah, it was. So I'm on the lake. So just imagine what happens in the ocean. Mm-mm. It's like we already talking about the lake is tough because real talk, years ago, I went with my friend. He has a boat. Now that's the other thing. People are calling it Black Yacht Weekend, and people have to understand there's a difference between the size of a yacht and a boat. A yacht can cut through that water a lot better on the lakefront, but not a boat. Because a yacht is huge. These is like cute little boats. Some of them are not bigger, but they ain't that big. But my true story, my friend years ago had his boat, asked me to help him bring it in. He said, "You want to bring it in with me?" Sure. So we go to get it, and where he was dry dock was on the Calumet River. River is much more, depending on what river you on, but usually rivers are much more calm than lakes. So at first it was cool. We just on the going through the river. It was great. I'm like, oh, this is so much fun and everything. And then we hit Lake Michigan. And it wasn't even a bad day, but it was enough waves to scare the hell out of me. So he's right. He think it's great, and I'm holding on for dear life because the other thing I'm thinking of is like not boating season. So ain't nobody out here. So if we fall, if something happens to us, ain't even nobody gonna really notice. So I am on his boat and he's driving it into his dock. Y'all, I was so scared because he was hitting, like I said, you're going across this way, but the waves are coming this way, hitting the car, hitting the boat. So it's doing like this and jumping and everything. Y'all, I was on there so scared. I was holding on for dear life. I was like, oh my God, I'm gonna die today. I was holding on for dear life. I was like, it became, and it was getting dark outside, and it was kind of, I was like, it was a little chilly. Y'all, I thought, I was like, no, I'm okay. I'm okay. Hey, I don't see anybody talking. Are y'all still here? Because I'm just talking. And last person to say anything to me was Alicia. Say hello, everybody. So yeah, that was because I just need to know if y'all still here. Because I need to go wash my face and I want y'all to talk amongst yourselves. Okay, so what was your scent of the day? Because I can be honest with you, I had no scent of the day. I don't think I put on any perfume today. I didn't put on any perfume. Well, I did, but I was trying out something. I got something that came in. My one bottle that I bought in the last 6 weeks. So I finally did buy something and it came in today. You clean the kitchen. Okay, I just want to make sure people hear because sometimes you be sitting here and ain't nothing happening and you don't know it. Okay. But yeah, so and there was a video of me on the boat because I went live or something or videotape myself like, please God, if no one hears me, say goodbye to my kids because I was scared as fuck out there. Okay, let me go wash my face and then we'll talk about some random products that are around me. We'll play with some random products, talk about some stuff I like, things like that. Just have a little good time and some things that don't buy. Okay, I'll be right back. Give me 3 minutes. It ain't gonna take me long to wash my face. Oh, can y'all hear this? I still have on this damn microphone. I forgot I still have it on. So sorry if y'all hear this water running. But then y'all, if it is running, I'm still talking to you. And isn't that cool? You wonder what the range is on this microphone. Be good to know. If y'all can still hear me, post up how your day was. Whew, okay. Ooh, let me tell y'all. My bathroom sink was backed up. It was a slow drain. Y'all know what I'm talking about. I'm just talking to y'all like y'all can hear me. I don't even know if y'all can hear me. I bet y'all can now. So let me see. Did y'all hear me the whole time? Because I don't think it's got that much range on it. Okay. All right, so here's the thing. Oh, still a little wet. Could you all still hear me the whole time I was in the bathroom? Just quick. I'm curious to see what is the range on this thing. Because that says a lot. Baby, this is a great microphone if the range was like that. Goodness. Cause y'all hear me washing my face? Just need to know. Cause I was just talking to y'all. You can hear me? Y'all, this thing got some range on it. If you are, cause I'm telling y'all, this is in the front of the basement. That's in the back of the basement, y'all. I walked through the whole basement to the back. So the range on this thing is good. The range on this is excellent. Honey, what? If you need a microphone, let me tell me, because I'm gonna hook you up with the microphone, because this microphone could have got me in trouble though. I'm good to know that. Because imagine if I had went in the bathroom and all of a sudden had to use the bathroom and forgot I had this thing on. Oh my God. Y'all have been there like, ooh, we hearing everything that we don't need to hear. And y'all do know what I mean by that. Y'all do know what I'm being by that. Okay. First up, let's talk about this product. This is Beekman 1802. This is a pore minimizing facial toner. It has niacinamide in it, black tea ferment. Now, hold on. What is this? Oh, okay. I was like, what is this? Y'all got to check my nose. Okay. Because I can't be out here doing something crazy. Okay. So this is good. I'm really liking this. I'm about to switch it up, I think, though. Because I try to switch them up. Ooh, my nails are a hot mess. Man, my fingers be looking terrible during the gardening season because I am terrible about putting on my gloves all the time. I be out there then I be walking around with black stuff under my. I know people be looking at me like, what is going on? Who's my top fans? Let's check. Melissa is the number 1, G is number 2, and Jenny is number 3. Judy is number 4, and Marion is coming in at a top, rounding up the top 5. Come on, y'all. Y'all better act like y'all won't talk to me. Y'all need to hit them lives. The likes, and y'all need to be hitting and chatting with me so y'all can get in, be my top fans tonight. Okay, so I've been using this Beauty of Joseon Ginseng Essence Water. I'm still not convinced that I need an essence water. And this one is okay. It's not as good as my Sunday Riley. I'm just saying. It's not as good as my Sunday Riley pink drink or whatever it's called. Okay. Okay. All right. And then, so it's like, it's okay. It's okay. Now, let me tell y'all something. Y'all can leave alone. I don't count this because I got this for free. But this is the Mon Gourmands, their newest Riz de Mango or mango rice. It stinks. Mm-mm. Mm-mm. It is milky. It's like a milky, very lactonic, kind of vanilla. I was looking for mango rice, like, sticky mango rice. It's not giving all that. I bet you some gourmand people love it though, but no, it did nothing for me. I'm gonna put that in my bathroom when people come by, y'all, and spray with abandon with that mess. Spray with abandon. Okay. Yeah. Yeah. Now, I did try these. These are the e.l.f. Holy Hydration Thirst Burst Drops. I'm gonna have to do a mishmash soon, probably this week, because everybody been talking about it. Because it's kind of gone viral. It's okay. I'm not gonna say it's a bad one, but it's it's not just overwhelmingly like made my breath go, like make me take like deep breaths and like had to like hit myself on the chest because I stopped breathing from it's nice, and at the price point is great. But because everything has to go viral now. You know what I'm saying? We live in the viral world. Is it viral? Okay, then I need to try it, y'all. It's like, no, it's not viral. It's still okay. I did say I've been trying this Lancome Absolute, the eye cream. I'm going to use it up because it's a sample and it goes into my empties. It counts for my end of year empties. But I wouldn't buy this. For one thing, it's kind of expensive and it's just not doing for the expensiveness of it. No. I've been on a bandwagon thing lately. I can tell the truth. I've been on a bandwagon, especially when it comes to makeup and stuff, because I've been just trying to say, oh, I want to try some things out. I'm trying. I have been using this for months. It's time for me to let this one go, but I haven't decided what I'm going to use instead. I should use up some of this though today. Oh, you know what? That's what I'm going to do. I haven't done this in a minute and I probably need to. So let's just go on and do. And I ain't pulled this out in a hot minute. So we're going to start using this to use this up. Sunday Riley Good Jeans. She's old school love. So I'm going to do some Good Jeans and I'm going to do some oil on top of that to seal it in. And then I'm going to do my night cream. Honey, Sunday Riley Good Jeans. She's an old friend. She an old friend. Oh, let me tell y'all. Oh, this is a little bitty earring. Where the hell did this come from? Y'all, somehow I got the tiniest little earrings ever sitting up here. Look at how little that is. I would never wear that. Okay. Y'all, let me tell y'all what I did today. Because I know you want to know what I did today. Y'all, I done went and bought a juicer. Now I ain't had a juicer in at least 10 years. And now I remember why. Let me tell y'all why. Because juicing this a commitment. It's a commitment. You guys to commit. And then it's kind of unsatisfying after you commit. So let me tell you why. I had some celery that I grew and I said, oh, because I said I'm going to grow some more. I got to start some celery for the fall. Because, I like to have celery, for cooking during this winter. So my plan is I need to start some more celery so I can cut it up and freeze it. Because I really, I like to have, for seasoning, and, making a smoothie or whatever. Okay. But I decided, I'll make me a celery juice. So I'm going to do a celery, pineapple, kiwi with some apples, green apples, and ginger. Okay. So I get out the thing. I get to preparing everything. So I cut up the celery and it was, quite a few stalks. Some smaller than others, so it wasn't as huge stalks, but it was a decent sized stalks, So I cut them all up, putting them in. Then I did the pineapple. Did I do the whole pineapple? I did a whole pineapple. A whole pineapple, 2 kiwis, two green apples, a lime, and some ginger. So I'm peeling limes and I'm cutting up and, getting cutting up the pineapple and everything because I got a whole pineapple. And then I'm, cutting up the apples. The apples weren't too bad. Okay. So I do all that. And it's doing its job. And this is doing its job. And it pulled out every piece of juice, right? Because it's a slow press or whatever. I don't know. But anyway, I'm saying this to say I might have got 20 ounces. I know I had a glass today. I still have some left. But if I got 24 ounces, I'm doing good. And then so I'm gonna drink it tomorrow and everything, and it was decent. You know, I probably needed a little more apple or something because it wasn't bad. You know what I'm saying? It really wasn't. If you can, you know, it was a little more celery tasting than I would have preferred, but okay, whatever. But then I was thinking, and then I don't want to got a watermelon because I got some cucumbers. I was like, oh, I'm gonna do a watermelon cucumber, and then I'm gonna do, you know, throw a little lime in that one too, and throw some. Ooh, now I'm like, dang. So I'm gonna do it because I got everything here for it. But I'm like, huh. Can I sustain this? Because you know how people, they be like, oh, it's making my juice. And I be like, I just know I'm going to get to this point already because I feel this way already. And it's the prep. Like, I could probably clean out the thing because it looked pretty easy to clean. But it's the prep, y'all. Prepping all that fruit and vegetables. Who juices? So now I'm trying to figure, you know, it's like, dang. And I feel like I need to because I done just bought this thing. Let me be honest. It's been sitting here for a minute. It ain't like it just came yesterday. The thing has been here for a minute. I keep looking at it and it's in the box. I said, okay, let's make some stuff. But now I'm like, dang, do I want to do this again? So that's why I sit with this. Right, Jenny. I mean, right. You got to be on vacation to do this. You guys to like, because okay, let's put it this way. You can't meal prep for the week and juice. You gotta pick a struggle. You have to. Hey, Court, you gotta pick a struggle. Why isn't it showing y'all? See, y'all ain't top fans right now because ain't nobody got their little top fan thing going on. What's going on right now? I ain't got no top fans. Baby, you guys should pick a struggle because it's either going to be I am juicy or I'm not. So I've been using my L'Occitane Immortelle oil. I love this stuff. Absolutely love it. But I'm gonna switch it up. Hey, Mo Better. You lasted 20. Wait. I saw people talk about fasting, juice fasting, like 3-4 days. I'm like, okay, now you asking too much of me. You're asking a lot of me to be trying to do that. One day we're gonna do a travel spray collection. I mean, they're gonna do a video or do live, which I think they should go live because there's a lot going on, and then I gotta pull it all down. And I need to go through it though and see about some stuff. I'm trying to look. I actually have one that I've used a little bit. What brand used to do? I don't know. I don't know what I bought. Let's just be honest. It was something I saw on Amazon. It had good reviews. I mean, it worked really well, but it's just the commitment to it is gonna take a lot. It's gonna take quite a bit for me to commit to it. So I have this out, and I think I talked about it recently, which was the Naked as a Jaybird body mist, sitting right here from Sugar Mama. This is such a nice, clean, just everyday fragrance. And it's good to layer with. Oh, but let me show y'all this that I got recently. Once again, I gotta stop watching stuff. But anyway, this is the Neutrogena Hydro Boost Body Gel Cream with hyaluronic acid. I'm gonna do like stuff for Breville. I used to have a Breville juicer years ago. Them things last forever. This is so good. It's fragrance free, which and it's super fragrance free, which is great. And I was looking for something like this to like just to like put on, no fragrance, and then I can do other stuff, like after just getting out the shower. This is so good. And if you want something that's going to give you a little sheen to your skin, this is giving a sheen. I actually am noticing that because I know people really want to know, does it give you a sheen? This gives you a sheen. And this baby, I've been using her because I have the Cloud Cream by Jergens, but they don't make it anymore because I was going to be doing something about summertime stuff you need. And I was like, well, I can't tell people Cloud Cream no more because that's what I use it. I only use Cloud Cream in the summertime because it's such a lightweight, lotion. And I like lightweight lotions like this, like a gel cream in the summertime, but size, because in the wintertime, it's full body butters for everything. But this, I was like, oh, this would be nice. And it is. And your skin feels so soft. Oh, it's good. It's real good, y'all. It's real good. I'm just saying. So I'm putting this back, but this is the Madagascar Centella Hyaluronic Blue Serum. This is Centella, made with Centella. Now I had to look this up. Centella is like the next generation after hyaluronic acid. This is supposed to be like really, really hydrate your skin and everything. I guess it does. The thing is, real talk, I think there's a point. My skin isn't super bad, so it's not like I'm dry. So I need, super, like my skin is dry. So I really need a lot of that. It leaves a sticky feel. See, it didn't leave a sticky feel on my skin. I could never use the snail mucin. It broke me out. So I had the Cosrx years ago and I got rid of it because it did break me out. But this is the next level hyaluronic acid. And so it's good, and I guess it, really will hydrate. But my skin isn't to the point that I would feel like, oh yeah, let me put this away too. That it's just like, oh, I need so much hydration. I can use some basic stuff and I'm good. So just being honest, I could sit here and lie about it, lie, like so many people do. Did I say that like that? I did. I didn't mean to. I swear I didn't. I didn't mean to say it like that. But y'all know I ain't telling that. I'm telling the truth because people be lying. Okay. Ooh, and I got this. If I can reach it. Good Lord. Okay. I got this from Trader Joe's. I haven't seen it in a minute. This was their Berry Glow Body Set with moisturizing strawberry, watermelon, and blueberry extracts and a bright fruity vanilla scent. There's a body mist, a body wash, and a body butter. I need to take them out of this thing and act like I actually bought them. Okay. This is a big old body mist too, which I'm never going to use. I'm probably going to take that to work and I'm gonna let them kids use this. Them young ladies use this. Gonna be like, here, use this. Now I will say I don't always like Trader Joe's body butters. This is the truth. They tend to do different stuff with them, like have different things in them, and this feels good. Like there was a something they had a body butter that I didn't like. I didn't like the texture of it. It didn't really like moisturize my skin and make my skin feel nourished. But this one is good. Now this does have a fruity vanilla scent, which is kind of nice. So um and it's real subtle. So I'm gonna put this away. I'm gonna put this to try to body wash it because I could go through it though, but I don't wear enough berry stuff. But we're gonna put it in there and see if we can use it up. And this mist, like I said, I'm gonna send this to school with me. Oh my goodness. So that's what I got going on right there. So, you can't go wrong with the Trader Joe's stuff. But I'm going to say that I think that the body butters are hit or miss. I don't think they're all great. Everybody be like, oh my God, they're so good. Some are better than others, depending on what they're using in those body butters to like enhance them. Because I had one, I was like, oh no. Mm-mm, mm-mm. All right, so let me see what else I got over here that I've been using. I'm just gonna pull this whole basket and we're gonna talk about stuff that's in this basket of makeup. We'll have a little makeup chit chat, even though I ain't gonna put none on right now. If y'all want me to talk about some stuff. What? Don't you hate when all of a sudden you see a little bug in your room and it's like, where did you come from? Where did you come from? Okay. It's like, how did you get in here? You little thing. Okay. Now these are the rage right now, and I see why. This is L'Oreal's Infallible Blurfection powder, loose setting powders, y'all. If you all wear makeup and you need a loose setting powder, you need a setting powder, get these. These are so good. They're finely milled. They're really soft and finely milled, and but baby, they blur and they set your makeup. So if you wear makeup and you need a finishing, a setting powder to set your makeup, this is the pink one, and I didn't think I was gonna like. I was saying, let me try the pink because everybody's doing the pink, and the pink does look good under the eyes. I was pleasantly surprised with that. Now, I tried this the other day, and I was gonna talk about it. Not that. Not that. Okay, where's it at? Oh, this is it. This is the e.l.f. Halo Glow Skin Tint. I swear to God, if you watch video, you start seeing like videos come up. You see things and be like, oh my God, it's so okay. And everybody's like, oh my God, this is so good. Let me tell you, it is a nice skin tint. However, I'm going to say this. Be sparing with this. Because, honey, if you put on too much like I did, your skin will look like you just dipped it in the chicken grease and lifted your face up. Because it is going to give you a glow. And it's going to be glow, glow, glow. So I'm helping you out so you don't make the mistake that I did. Because I was looking like, what did I just do to my face? What did I just do? And it wasn't nice. Oh, I should be able to use this now because I got this nice little tanny tan. I got this nice little tanny tan. Now I have these Pat McGrath. What are these called? Some type of balm, glow color balm. Don't buy these. Don't buy these because they're overpriced and these are super sheer. So, I mean, I guess if you want something super, super sheer and, put it in. Now, you could get this. I mean, because this is called peach. It's a little too light for me right now. However, this would be good if you were just going like to the beach or the picnics or something, or barbecue, and you just want to have some type of look for your skin. These are so good. Now I did get this one just recently, and this is the Glass Balm by Ulta Beauty, which is much cheaper. And this one is called Fizz, I think it's called. Whatever it is, it's Fizz. It's the peachy one. So I got this one. And see, it's going to have the same effect, but this is a little more peachy. And it's just going to give you, these are for a serious no makeup look. These are serious, just, I want to have a little glow, healthy glow to my skin. I'm not going to do too much. And that's it. With a little mascara and some lip gloss, and you are out the door. But you look healthy. Now, of course, depending on your skincare, your skin might already be glowy and feel like, look like you been dipped in chicken grease. Like mine does right now. Because my skin look like it has been dipped in chicken grease. Now, as I said, do not buy these. This is the Laura Mercier Light Catcher setting powder. This is not a setting powder. This is a powder highlighter, and no one needs as much powder highlighter unless this is all you're going to use for the next 5 years. Okay, so I'm thinking I'm getting a little because this is a powder highlighter. It's got them colors in it. It is full of, you see that? So this is a powder highlighter, and I'm not a powder highlighter type of person. So it was a waste of money. Just telling the truth. Now I told y'all this right here. Now they say that this is like a hybrid concealer foundation. I've been using this for foundation. This is Skinny by L'Oreal. Y'all get it. Get it. It's wonderful. It's light. It's not thick. It's got a thinness to it, but it covers. It fixes his increases and everything. So I'm saying get it. And I got this L'Oreal Infallible 3-second setting mist. Now it's a good setting mist, but as I said, make sure your mouth is fully closed because it will get in your mouth somehow and it tastes terrible. I still haven't tried, even though I have it, the Maybelline Lumi Matte Foundation. So I need to try this out. This is probably what I'm going to try tomorrow. So I'm going to try this tomorrow. And maybe do a whole eye look. Because I need to do a whole eye look. That's right. A whole fresh eye look. I'm just so full of myself. All right. Let me put on my magic cream. I'm still using my Midnight Cream by L'Oreal. Listen, if you know, this is a great night cream. It is got a thickness to it. It hydrates the heck out of your skin. Now, I'm only going to do this today. But if you want to be extra, go and invest in this. This is the Tony Moly 24 Karat Stamp Moisture Lock Slug Stick. They've been talking about slugging, which is after you do all your nighttime skincare, then putting petroleum jelly, Vaseline all over your skin to lock it in and everything. I saw this and it was like, I thought it was cuter and it's a little more extra. So this does have the snail secretions in it. I can work it in here. It's got squalane, gold. I don't know why. But what it does is you just put it on, it's a roll on, and you just put it all over your skin. Like I will let I've been letting my night cream sit on for like 5-10 minutes and then doing this. And it's like, baby, you wake up the next morning, your skin is just butter soft. Butter soft. And it's just like just a little extra lock in and just really like get it going, just nutrients and nourishing your skin overnight. Because of course that's the best time to do this kind of stuff because you sleep and it gives your skin time to enjoy and luxuriate in all this stuff you use it. Oh, I want to try something. I have been trying some things over. So I need to put something on right quick, just to try it out again. Because remember, I tried these out when Liz gave them to me when she first sent them to me, because she sent me some popular fragrances that I would never buy, which was Baciami, La Fetish Rose, and Ave Maria and Blanche Bette, some Blanche Bette for me to try. And I wanted to see again. I'm wearing them again because I am actually going to do a video to talk about samples and travel sprays I've been trying wearing to see how they are. And say, am I, ooh, yay, do you need them? And I'm going to say this right now. Ave Maria is really pretty, but I can tell, and I'm just saying this from the standpoint of being a white floral lover, that everybody is screaming about this fragrance because clearly they're not a gardenia wearer. Because this is a really pretty gardenia. I'm just saying it because I just want to make sure I wasn't crazy. It's a really pretty gardenia, but I got other pretty gardenias. It's nothing. See, here's the thing. If you are a white floral wearer and if you have gardenia fragrances, you're not going to be like impressed with Ave Maria because this is something that you wear all the time. And I've got other gardenias that are just as good or better. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, yeah, this is a really pretty white floral gardenia, but y'all making more of it because you could tell that all of a sudden now y'all want to do florals. That was so shady, but it's the truth. I gotta stop being shady. I gotta work on my shadiness. I gotta work on that. Speaking of shady, and I don't say anything about this, but I'm gonna say this. First-time mothers, especially older first-time mothers, on social media are hilarious to me. Actually, the first-time mothers in general, even the young ones, but the first-time older ones are really funny because usually the older ones are more established. They usually have their income is good and everything, and they have got to tell you everything that their child is doing and how wonderful their child is at 3. Baby, I know it's this one lady on my timeline, and she's always talking about her son. And he's a cutie. He's a cutie, but it's like everything he does is so wondrous. And he's so smart, and he's so this, and he's so this. And I'm getting him prepared for life and blah. And you should be. But my thing is this. I'm going to need to hear about this child 10 years from now. Because 3 years old, this is when you mold it. This is when you're really, this is when the kids is pliable and they listen a little more. They don't listen all the time because Lord knows I got some toddlers up here to get on my damn nerves. But they're listening more. You can introduce them to things and they're gonna love it because they have such a wondrous, vibe. They're still got an innocence to. They're innocent. Not they have an innocence. They are innocent. They are, the world is fresh and new and everything. They willing to try some stuff. Honey, tell me about your 13-year-old. Talk about him 10 years from now when he's now been in school. He's got his friends. He's like getting surly and shit. Now you got to knock him upside his head. Talk to me then about that kid. Because at 3, yeah, all that stuff sounds wonderful. And they real cute. But see, like I talk about my grands because I know these little kids about to be off the chain. I mean, because I understand this because I'm a parent. I already had kids. I know how these kids is gonna go. I mean, because like at 3 and 5, nah, I can't even say that about DJ. I was about to lie on that boy and say he was really, DJ still was a little asshole. My son. For the people who don't know, y'all know I got a son too, because y'all never hear about him because he be living his best life. I really want him to get a woman though. He said he wants a woman. Finally, because he was such an ass for so many years to girls, to young ladies. But at least he was an honest one because he wouldn't string them along too long. I told him, I said, don't string women along. If you're not really into them, you let them know soon. So he gets rid of them quick, honey. He bounces them out quick. But, see, I remember him as an 11-year-old, a 12-year-old, a 13-year-old, a 14-year-old. That boy and me, I was going to kill him. I came close to running him over with a car. No, I'm just joking. I did not. However, all the good thing, all the control, all the things goes out the door when they get to be old, and then you got to chase them down, and they got their friends, and then they want to look crazy at you and all that shit. So if you are a parent of one child, and your kids are young, and you just think, oh my God, these kids, just know, get ready, because once they hit the school age and things can change rapidly. Now, if you're lucky, all those things that you've done and all those things that you taught them will stay, it works, and you got a pretty decent kid. But just know, it's not promised, y'all. It's not promised, because Lord knows me and my son had a time when he was like 13. What is going on in my eye? Anyway, I am not going to keep you all, because I know y'all just watching today. So y'all must be doing a lot of things yourself. I'm not going to keep you all. I'm going to go on and chill. Oh, before I go, if you are on Prime, it might be on Prime, or you might need BritBox. I got a show for y'all. Are y'all ready? I got a show for you all. I found this show, and I feel like everybody should enjoy it as much as I do. It is an old 70s sci-fi show called Sapphire and Steel with David McCallum and Joanna Lumley. It's an English sci-fi show. It's very cerebral. It's like the shows are only about 20 minutes long or so, because and the thing is like it's episodes of this storyline. So it could take like 5-6 episodes for this storyline to play out. And you have to see it. And then it only had 4 seasons, but they actually ended it. So there was an ending to the show. Like, I guess, you know how like back in the day, a lot of times shows just went off. These didn't. Speaking of that, who watches HGTV? Who watches HGTV? Did y'all see all the canceled shows? But you still got 17 Property Brothers shows? Married to Real Estate got canceled. My Izzy Does It with Izzy from Israel, who worked with what's her name? Christina and Tarek. They got rid of his show. Thank God they got rid of Tarek show with his Christina 2.0. They got rid of their show. It was a lot of shows they canceled, and people are hot because shows like all the Property Brothers shows is on, because Property Brothers is a serious franchise, and like lottery winner dream homes is still on. People are like, what is going on with HGTV? So yeah, they got rid of a lot of shows I like, though. I'm real irritated because I liked Married to Real Estate with Egypt and her husband. Izzy Does It was really good, so I'm annoyed. I'm really annoyed. Huh. I watch it on Max. That's like, but now I've been watching some UK shows. I've been watching this one, Escape to the Country. And it's about people who want to move out of the city areas, the urban areas in the UK into the country. Yeah, she's from Atlanta. Well, honey, they got rid of her. She's and so it's the one thing I like about UK shows. Like they have Love It or Listed on there, and then they have the show called Location, 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 right? The one thing I like about European shows is, and even with this genre, is how real they are. Like here we have House Hunters, right? And House Hunters International. Well, on House Hunters or House Hunters International, the you're going to see them choose something, right? And they're going to wind up with something. What did they pick, right? And then you see that they pick something and whatever. Not on these shows. Location, Location, Location is sort of like House Hunters International. I mean, like House Hunters, but it's like a longer format, and there's two of them, and they're taking two different people out, couples, singles, whatever, looking for homes, right? But they don't always get a house. So like, they'll go through and show them some places. Sometimes they just like, yeah, I don't like none of that stuff you showed me. And it's real, like none of these worked. Or they'll try to get a house and they can't get it. And I've learned so much about UK real estate. Few things to know. They call it chain or chain free, which means that you are able to purchase really quickly. So that means like you are not already own a house and you're waiting to sell it in order to like buy another house. So that's called chain free if you don't have to do that. The other thing is, get this, and this makes so much sense to a certain, okay. If you are buying a flat, like which like basically a condo or something like that, there's a thing called a leasehold. So there's two different ways you can be buying property: leasehold or freehold. And leasehold means that you own where you live, but you don't own the property, the land. So you want to buy freehold because that means you own the land too. But so a lot of times when you're buying like flats, condos, pretty much like a flat in the UK, they have a leasehold. A leasehold is usually 75 years. Now, the thing is if your leasehold is running out on this property, so say you want to buy a piece of property and there's only 20 some years left on the leasehold, it's harder to get a mortgage. But what happens is you have to pay to get the leasehold back to 75 years. So like I watched some people, and the reason why I said this about 20 some years, it was like 25 years left on the leasehold. Well, that means a mortgage pretty much wants it to be around the 75 years, right around there. No less than like, I guess, 60 years left on it. Because of course your mortgage is like 30 years, right? So if it's like that, the person who's buying the property or the person who's selling it might be nice enough. You got to pay for the leasehold in order to get it back up to that 75. And it could be thousands of dollars. Like they were like, well, you're gonna have to do this, and it's gonna be $25,000 in order to get your leasehold. And here in America, we buy a house, right? We put in our offer on a house. The offer is accepted, and that's it, right? So now you're working on getting your house, your mortgage, all this other stuff. Y'all, they so cutthroat in the UK. They could have accepted your offer. And what they'll do is say, okay, you got to say, are you going to take it off the market? You're not going to accept any more offers. Because because they could still accept offers even after they've accepted your offer. And then say, hey, we got a better offer. Sucks to be you. You can't have it. Because I've watched this happen on the show. So literally in the UK, like in England and stuff, if you buy, not so much in Scotland, but in Ireland, well, even there too, Ireland and the UK, England, you can put in an offer on a house, they can accept it. They could still be showing the house even after they've accepted your offer. So they have to specifically say, okay, take it off. You're going to take it off the market. But what if they've already shown it to some people and then somebody comes back in and says, hey, I want to pay $10,000 more. They can take it. They can take it. They can say, yeah, I'm sorry, but I've got a better offer. And take it from you. Then I saw, and then in Scotland, the way their real estate works, they say offers beginning at. So when they list a house, it could say, like here we say, okay, house is like 250, right? Usually, unless you're at certain places, it could be a bidding war, whatever. But in Scotland, there's offers up, beginning at this. So they'll say like, okay, offer starting at 280,000. And then there'll be a certain date where they stop taking them, and then it's a sealed bid, and it's a, and so everybody who's interested in has to put their bid in and say how much they want it for, and then the owner chooses. So depending. So it's not like 280 and we might be able to wiggle down possibly, or wiggle up if you have to. No, this is what we starting at. So just know this the bottom line. And then everything else goes up from there. So you don't know. So now until the bid is over, you're kind of like in limbo waiting to see what happens. But it's buyers also walk away from deals much faster than they do here too. They be like, nah, a week later, I decided I didn't want it. So it's a quite interesting watching the process. I'm like, oh wow, okay. Like I watched this one where this lady was in the country, and I said, you better snatch it. Where it was like these people put it on the market. It was the house was fine, but it was on 62 acres of land. She had 62 acres. It was on the coastline. She was looking at the sea, and it was 62 acres of land, 900,000. She immediately put in the offer. Baby, they put the listing out even after they accepted her offer, and then rescinded her offer and said, yeah, we're getting interest. We're gonna see what was good. So they took her off. They said 900. She accepted it. She offered them the money. They said yeah to it, and then said, we got some interest in it. So no, we're not going to sell it to you. We're going to see if we can get some more money. I was like, if that is not diabolical, I don't know what is. I was like, whoa, that's tough. Because she was all excited, because I was excited for her, because I was like, girl, you better get that house. Cause I mean, literally, she looked out at the ocean, and it was high up, so you didn't have to worry. Cause I always think like this when you see people where they be like, "Oh, I want to live right on the ocean." I be thinking, what about them big ass waves, right? But this was up on a really high hill, so it was up high enough so that she could actually, so she didn't have to worry about, you know, the tide and all that stuff, or big ass waves, some crazy waves coming in. She didn't have to worry about that. She just could look out at it. And see, that's what I'm talking about. All right, y'all. I'm about to get off of here now and talk another 10 minutes. This is what I do. All right, y'all. Talk to you all later. Y'all have a great night. If you haven't gotten your skincare done, go and get it done. And don't forget to hydrate. I found when I drink fresh juices, it really dehydrates me. Or am I the only one? Okay, bye-bye. Y'all didn't talk enough tonight.